how to run your own franchise, how to staff it with new player options for specializations, spells, and equipment, stats for iconic characters and monsters, and put your franchisees to the test with an included campaign for levels 1 to 6. Obviators are standing by. With the official D&D Acquisitions Incorporated book, you can do what you wanna do. Ow!
It begins! All right,
nobody can see the arms.
I know.
It was a good pose.
No, it's fine. Listen.
No. Oh, yeah, no. That wasn't the pose. Now you're stretching.
Something like this.
Yeah.
Now it's just calisthenics.
Yeah.
Oh, gathered throng. It is I, your internet friend, Jerford K. Horcrims. And however it came to be, you fell an ass backwards into Twitch's brewing program, Acquisitions Intoxicated, so noted. Below. I am joined, as almost always, by Acquisitions Intoxicated Brewmaster Eric J. Benson, the notorious EJB, Azerbaijan, and Edge, just Edge. Ooh. Now,
I think the
Edge.
He has a trademark on that one.
Le Edge.
Yeah.
Now, it should be established early on. What our aims are, our goals. Let me top line it for you. It's to give you that which you already own, the art and science of brewing. And you can see, I know, certainly for the newcomer, obviously the elder enthusiast, the Orion Rogues, the Talp the Scots, the Blind Clerics, they all know what's going on here. Mm-hmm. For the new adherent, the acolyte, this is our sacred vessel. This is the ritual grains.
Yeah.
These are the material components to cast a spell on your mouth and your body. Alkalite, yeah, Cranston, let's work with it. Now, but of course you understand perfectly well that obviously there's an arc to all this. Of course, we're gonna try a beer that we made previously. We're gonna see how it went. Had a big success last time. With Gaussian Blur, a sour to end all sours, apparently partially made with graveyard yeast.
Quite literally.
I didn't know that was a genre.
It is now.
It is now. I mean, did you just find it?
No.
Was this a product you bought at the store, or was this like a chunk of a gravestone and you put it?
This was really great. I went down to Micro Homebrew, and Tony was like, hey, you should try this. It's really cool.
He's like, look at this. I found a new microorganism.
Also, it has a really cool story.
Did he get it out of his pocket?
No. It came in a very nice sealed package.
I'd like to think that he reached into his pocket and pulled out some dust.
Yeah, he was like...
He's like, yeah, listen, death is the answer.
He reaches into an urn. Yeah. His dad's urn.
That's right, his sacred beverage. Oh, beverage. Oh, yeah, that's a vital implement, Mr. Clockwork. Now, but of course there is an arc to the whole thing, the hero's journey, if you will. And it begins by manifesting our dreams, hopes, desires for these grains inside this sacred implement. And we have to do this before we can do the rest of the things that we enjoy so well. So let's just get this busy work out of the way. Is this last week's?
Yes, this is Stick Shift.
Oh,
STYX.
STYX.
Yeah.
This is the Beast's beverage. What can I expect inside this sacred sack?
Nice. It's going to be a lot of Munich malt. That's the primary base malt.
True.
I mean, we're doing a German Rausch beer here.
Exactly.
So then you're going to have a little bit of Special B and some smoked grains.
Smoked grains, and not too crazy, right? It was like we ended up doing 6.6%, right?
No, about 15%. Oh. No, actually, yeah, 6.6.
No, you can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell, but it's not the whole thing, right? Most Rausch beers are like, okay, well, thank you for that one sip.
I have to lower this down.
I'm gonna put the rest away.
There we go.
That actually tastes pretty good. All right. Heaping, helping.
Yeah, looking good.
In there. Real flavor. Oh, that is lovely.
You can smell from here.
Yeah, I mean, that tiny, just the tiniest touch of Wicked Flames of Hell right in there. And then what's the hop situation?
It's 100% one bag of tip.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Oh, perfect. Well, here, can you grab those vessels for me? Those nuclear vessels. So you're saying no measuring.
Nope,
That's great news
just
for
1
me.
ounce. Yeah.
So there have been issues in the past.
I didn't say it.
Listen, you didn't have to. I could tell. I could tell there was a slight pheromonal shift, and I was like, yeah. He's thinking about the times I failed in the past. Well, listen, this is great news. I'm just going to open
Not
this.
gonna fail this time.
No, I mean, listen.
I shouldn't say that.
I would not say it with your mouth. Oh, that's it. So classic. Like it notes of citrus and also Flintstones multivitamin. That classic combo. Yeah, there's a little bit of the smoky grain that has remained, even at such a small
You can smell
percentage.
that from here.
Yeah, it's pretty real. All right, now let's get this son of a bitch rolling. And then we'll tap into a couple of the beverage options we have today. And also, apparently,
Some grilled
a
cheese.
lunch option from Josh. We love it. That'll keep me from getting too shit-faced
Yeah.
on the way to Black Remnant, which is a huge plus. Now, is it plugged in?
It should be.
I mean, I love what I'm hearing.
Is it not turning on?
Yeah, is it? Here, let's find out if it's dead.
Maybe the power cord in the back's not all the way
The
pushed
power
in.
on the back might be a little bit loose.
Jostled?
Yeah.
Easy to fix. Easy to fix.
This is where we're like both working on it and you just see my hair fucking fry.
Yeah.
Just reach behind it and you should be able to feel the power cord.
Just a reach around.
Yep.
So sacred. You know, is it up top or below?
It's on the back in the upper right corner.
Oh, you're right. All right, now it was loose.
Nothing?
There should be a switch right next to
Yeah,
that.
there's also a switch.
Let's try this. All right.
Telling me you didn't have it turned on.
It was
the on switch. Wasn't.
Well, no.
It was two things.
It was two
Well,
separate
possibly.
things, Eric. But also,
We can't know if it was two
No.
things.
There's
we only
a-
know if it was one thing for sure.
there's a button on the front, and I pushed it with great intensity.
So you didn't have the power button.
You
turned
shut your fucking
on.
mouth. You shut your mouth. All right.
Jesus.
Was that too much? Maybe.
I don't know. Whoop! That's in.
There we go. All right, now, my recipe. Now, we're going to load in. Are we going to gain sacred access to the completely pretend back end?
Listen, I turned my Wi-Fi on. I knew what to do. I've
listen,
been doing
no-
this for a while.
No one is saying that you
I know.
We all
I got
like
it
you.
right. I turned mine on as the show was starting. You apparently couldn't even turn your switch up.
You know what? This is hurtful
They
content.
make pills for that.
Oops. Looks like something went wrong again. It says Eric is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get too close, but that's what it says. It's
Don't zoom in on that with the camera,
Eric
Josh.
is yucky.
Yeah.
Ew. There's a little GIF. It's an animated GIF. No.
Yeah.
Here. So this is what you need to know. My sister is apparently the world's #1, obviously present company excluded. She is the world's #1 Acquisitions Intoxicated fan.
Mm-hmm.
She stays watching them. This is like the TV show that she watches during the day. And she says that you are very cute.
Aww.
So file that away.
Check that one off the box.
Exactly. All right, here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna turn this off, and I'm
What's
gonna.
happening, Jerry?
Well, here.
Did you start the machine?
Yes.
No, it's having an error.
Yeah, it's not connecting to your. It
Is
isn't.
the hotspot on?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I said.
It
I'm
isn't.
just making. No, you said the Wi-Fi was on. Those are different things.
Yeah. So watch this. No, this is just an opportunity to hang out. It's an opportunity to keep it real.
Why the fuck is this giving me a cleaning? What are you doing down there?
I am. Listen,
It's saying you're trying to clean.
No recipes.
We're good.
Now we're good. All I had to do was turn it off,
And back on.
So what have we learned? Turn things on, plug them in, and if there's still a problem, turn it off and turn it back on. Now, let's see, we got Bruce Hammers, we got Oh Loud, He Comin', Gaussian Blur. I do not see a sticks shift.
Well, that's not my fucking problem, man.
I think it might be though. Everybody is aware of a lot of the spicy heat coming from Mr. Benson just earlier in this program.
He's got the crank turned today.
Here, now, do we have a camera in front too, right?
Yeah.
Here, I want you to take a look at this.
Want it?
Yeah. Now, look at these names. Gaussian Blur, Big Performance, Cthulhu Flagon, Bruise Hammered, right? Castlevania, Tongue Flayer, Oh Lloyd He Comin'.
That was good beer.
They're all good beers.
Lloyd was
Why don't you try your turning it on and off again?
They're good beers, Brent. I'm just gonna go in again and see if it'll sync up. Sticks shift, baby. Sticks shift.
I was very impressed with how good Lloyd, because
No,
like gluten-free beers are so weird. You know?
Well, no, and my sister is, so she's a chef.
Yeah.
And then after a lifetime of being exposed to
She's
pulverized wheat,
I do it.
eventually her body was like, you know what? I don't want to see this shit anymore. Get rid of it. And so she was like, was Laura's beer good? And I was like, yeah, dude, it was real fucking good. It was also a big gun.
Yeah.
It was, that was a good fucking taste. All right.
You're back here.
You hear that glug?
Yeah.
We love it. All right, now, the sacred shield. The shield plate has been installed. Of course, we tightened the bolts, beginning with the one nearest to Holy Terra. And I think we've done it.
I think we done it.
I think we got there. All right. I love that you put the Ack Ink pillow down there for me. Yeah, I'll just destroy the set. I love that you put the pillow down there for me just in case I need
Every
to.
time.
Just
You
in
never
case
do
I
it.
need
Never
it.
use
Well, after your birthday this year of turning 68, I mean, it can't hurt to have a
Hello, pillow. Protect your knee.
knee pillow.
Yeah, you know what? This is the thing. It's like I can't even be mad at it. The fact of the matter is that when I'm 68, I will look exactly as I looked when I was 32. Worst things have happened, I guess.
Shining.
The same
glowing hair,
Nosferatu-looking motherfucker. That pale spherical grub. Now,
It's just gonna be great when you just rise out of bed and just like straight
on
up.
a hinge.
Yeah.
Just on a hinge right out of the sarcophagus. Now, okay, so we have some. Do we have any sacred glassware?
Oh no, missed that one.
Here, you know what? It's fine. Ghostly's got it under control.
Ghostly's been drinking this morning.
Yeah, he's been putting it away. Yeah.
But what's on tap is
kid's got a dark thirst,
what
yeah.
drams might come, which is the English barley wine we made.
Oh, so it's back on it, huh?
Mm-hmm. Pale malt, special roast, special bee, with some Calypso.
God, this
Calypso's a weird one to put in here.
Yeah. Calypso's a big gun, but I don't remember what the hook is. Is it like Magnum? Is it one of those like broad spectrum hops, or is it?
No.
Saus. Hop secret.
Yes. What the? This fucking keyboard too small for my fat fingers.
K-pop. K-pop flavor profile. Oh, that's different.
Yeah, problems.
Is it working?
Trying to.
Oh, dude, that brew basket already smells amazing. It's just that little
Apples,
bit.
pears, stone fruit, lime, citrus.
Wow, in a fucking barley wine?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of psychopath is making these recipes?
Yeah, everybody.
All of us. It's like you just put the ingredients out there and then randomly had people vote on them.
I'm a little worried at this one. But again, I don't know what this stuff's supposed to smell like. So.
Well, let's find out. Let's find out. The hop is going to be a
Band-Aids.
hot. Did you say hot Band-Aids?
No, I said not Band-Aids.
Oh, okay. I was like, it's going to taste like hot Band-Aids.
I mean, that's fine, I guess, for you.
like-
Apparently you like that flavor.
I do like it. If I could go to Bartell's and just get a spicy Band-Aid,
Yeah.
a sack full
bag of them?
a sack full of spicy Band-Aids,
Pretty sure you can.
I would.
So this was brewed back in November, so it's had time to sit.
Oh, really? Okay, I was looking at this right here, and I'm like, it could be. There's a couple of things that could be.
Well, it's not supposed to have a big head on it.
Exactly. I'm saying that's not that part doesn't surprise me. It not having a crazy head on top of it, especially given the rest of the profile, isn't too crazy. Something happened here. I'll just let that.
I mean, that was just the top of the.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm just gonna let it
You got a
rest.
cake there.
I'm gonna let it rest. I'm gonna let it reside.
Just lick it off the top.
Yeah.
Going a little appley.
Yeah, I was just gonna, say. Let's see. What was the what's the ABV? The ABV on these is like.
This wasn't too high. I think
wasn't
it was
too crazy?
8 or 9.
But so that it's so funny. Like 5 years into the show, now we're seeing the dark side of home brewing. We're getting a chance to explore every diacetyl configuration. Oh, man, it's big. All right, we ready to try it? Mm-hmm. Let's give it a try.
Oh,
That's not bad.
it's not bad at all.
You know, this is the thing. So this is like when I had that.
It's not your traditional barley wine. It's a lot.
It's brighter.
Well, it's lighter in body.
Yeah. Oh man. After the aroma, I was like, I guess I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this. It is very big in flavor, but it does have bright fruits, which typically are not barley wine things. Barley wine is usually like molasses, raisins. You know what I mean? That's darker sweets.
Yeah, but you get that off the back end.
Yeah. But this is pretty nice. Now, tell me what the ABV is so I can.
It's like 8 or 9.
Is it actually though?
Yeah, no, that's not a joke.
Okay, because sometimes.
Sometimes they'll fuck with you. Yeah.
Sometimes it's like, it's crushable. It's great to drink all the time. And then it's like, oh no. You're just like drinking a bullet.
I gotta work on that accent. That's pretty good.
Oh. That is nice. Are you? Let me see this ABV. Let's just scroll down real quick.
That's 5.9.
Is it?
I'm not lying to you. No, there's actually, we added sugar
Oh,
to
that's
this.
right. It was part of the fermentables, because I'm like, if that's 5.9, I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Wow, Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Damn.
That is the fucking daddest thing I ever fucking
To
heard.
beaver flashbacks.
No, I'm telling you, it's like it's like the way to get into the mind of Stavron Otho is just to dial the dad. Like, I'm not that much of a dad at home with my progeny.
That's pretty good.
That is good. It is a substantial beverage. It a little chewy in terms of the ABV.
Yeah.
But I would say, I mean, usually that style is about like earthy spice, dark fruits, things like that. This is brighter, and it's either brighter because something went wrong.
Yeah.
But it's like that. It's like that time where I had a sour cherry ale.
Oh, yeah.
And it had. This is over at just that place around the corner.
Black Raven?
Oh, no, but not Black Raven. The other place across. It's a High Life or something like that.
Oh, yeah, High Life or something
Yeah,
like that.
something like that.
High Life or,
Yeah.
whatever it was.
Jai.
Yeah, yeah.
And but there was definitely like 100% an infection in the beer line that they had not treated. But it was a buttery inflection to the sour, which at that time I was like, this is actually not a terrible combo, right? It was just like this. It's not, no one did it on purpose, but I'm not mad that it happened, right? Well, yeah. If Gary Whitta is ever up, he's welcome to do it.
What did you do? What did you do to him via
God.
golf?
Were
you just ruthless?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Every week I would come up with like legitimately, I would call him legitimately terrible things, like the worst things I could think of.
No shit.
And then also his friend Will
Yep.
Smith, not that Will Smith.
Yeah, not that Will Smith. Yeah.
Then I would also abuse him, and then I would abuse them together. And I did this for months.
I really actually want to go back to PGA golf. Like it's so relaxingly fun.
Oh, the 2K one?
Yeah.
Anytime.
Yeah, it's really great.
Listen, it hasn't stopped. You can go in.
I'm sure.
I'm saying that like the community has completely redone that game. It's all done. They have made much better maps or courses, I guess.
Of course, yeah.
Then even included it.
Really?
Yeah. Fifth order. I dislike the idea of drinking an infection. Well, that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Except that's kind of beer generally.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's all.
It's like we're essentially infecting wort.
Yeah.
We're inoculating it, right? And it's just that was the one that we wanted to win, right? Tex is saying that you didn't know we would do this beer and such. Oh, yeah, man, every fucking Tuesday.
Yeah.
Like for 5 years.
So I can't drink too much anymore because you got to run BattleTech afterwards.
It's true.
Ooh.
No, that's good. That's good. And again, I don't know if that apple is coming from something goofed, if it's some weird aspect of the Calypso.
I think it's the Calypso.
Yeah, I think it's just like an off-style hop, but the end result is that it's actually kind of like nice. It has a cool profile, I think. Oh, yes, it is indeed. It is indeed BPL Tex. I have been listening to a ton of Tex Talks BattleTech just to prepare myself mentally, physically, and spiritually to perform as Stavron Otho. Now, I put all this up on the tweeter, but 2:30 is when...
Today on BattleTech.
Today on BattleTech.
It's very like Saturday morning cartoons, right?
No, but that's like that's the feedback we have gotten for the show, is that it feels like a cartoon.
Yeah.
And I think I like that.
I'm fine with that.
I don't mind that.
No, that's great.
Today on BattleTech.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not going to turn you down for sure. And I know there's some messages waiting for me on in Discord. I'll get to those later. Yeah, no, there actually is some battle.
I have the old 90s or 80s BattleTech. It was.
Yeah, somebody tossed out like a Bachal, like a shot from that show.
Yeah, I was just trying to do like a little homage when I offered you that.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, no, it's out there for sure. Now, yeah, I think this is really, really good. It's either a happy accident or it's a really, really cool hop that is just doing something different against this backdrop. Now, as you were saying, hey, obviously we need to be careful with these products because you have to invent.
I don't have to do it. Like, I'm fine.
You have to sustain a world in your own mind.
You can drink as much as you want because it just gets better.
Well, no. What I'm saying is, should we try? Because Voodoo Ranger sent us.
Actually, it's only a 7% beer, so.
Oh yeah, I mean, in this range, these can go north. Some of those are bad boys. Here, so I mean, let me turn cans towards you now. So, what happens?
What's really funny is they were facing the front.
Oh, they were? And then I
Josh
turned and
was getting
twisted them?
And then you faced it towards, there you go.
What? Okay. Turn it back the other way.
There you go, watch this.
And then slide it to your right. Or Tom can finally move the camera.
Now, so this is apparently a collab that they did with Bethesda and Arcane.
I like to think we started the collabs first.
Oh, there's no question.
Yep.
We are obviously at the ragged edge,
Yep.
of this sort of symbiosis. Now, that being said,
I can't wait to try this.
the game is in a state.
Is it?
Yes,
Is it about like some kind of weird vampire?
there's something like that.
I know nothing about the game.
It's well, we'll discuss it. It's a much longer conversation, but I think that there's no reason to believe it's entirely possible that they have made something superior to the product it's based on, and it won't be hard for us to find out. I'm just saying, can you try some of this as well?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Listen, I know how to portion myself. Damn.
I know you're a big boy. I mean. All right, now put this bad boy over
I
there.
mean, really, all you're dealing with today is a recon mission and
And then
some other cool things.
No, it's a recon mission, and then it's just get in, get out.
Jerry.
I'm sure. What?
Put the glasses back where you had them. Perfect. Now you can pour it on camera.
let me pour your beer for you, man.
Yeah, aren't they nice?
Whoa, it's red.
Oh shit! What?
Oh, that's really
Okay, they don't do stuff like this.
Yeah, that's
Like
cool.
they don't actually lean into the color side of it, especially not with.
I love Voodoo
well,
Ranger.
Well, they are, but they're quite precious about
No, yeah.
VR as a brand.
Absolutely.
And so it's really quite surprising that they would. Does this do anything for you, Ghost? I know you like it when beer's a weird color.
I do. But I also don't like IPAs.
Well, here we shall see. We shall see.
But like after getting to talk with Maddie,
Maddie
Smooth, and
Well, going out
knowing
to
Patrick
dinner.
for so long, like
No.
the care that
No,
he
they
puts
give
into
a
these
shit.
beers,
Well,
yeah.
I think, and part of their success is almost certainly because they've like systematized the tasting and test portion of the brew, right?
Whoa! I mean, okay, so that smells like an IPA.
It certainly does, but it does not look anything like one. And there's no tasting notes on the can, right?
Yeah. Get a little.
Yeah, it's not there.
We're gonna
like
get a little
blood.
shot for the.
Blood. Oh no, Blind Cleric. This is how I fucked up my chances in this recon mission. I started it by naming the mech.
Oh yeah, you fucked up. You screwed this up like 5 ways from Sunday. You named the mech. You said, "Oh, we don't need more." You were on a space habitat where you could hire mercenaries, and you're like, "Nah, we don't need to hire mercenaries."
I found the wolf
just gonna-
within.
yeah.
Obviously, that was an issue. All right, let's give this a shot.
Oh, that's real
That's
good.
really good. Yeah, they should consider putting that on the, like at the retail part of the business. Like that fits perfectly into the range.
Yeah.
And it's nice. I cannot figure out where this color is coming from, though.
It
Tasting notes.
could have just been an additive
No,
color.
Of your tasting notes.
Oh yeah, of course.
Shit, there's nothing on here.
I know, right? It's like I would have loved that. It's punchy. It basically has a fruit punch.
Do you? I don't get that at all.
I absolutely get fruit punch in the but this is typical of tasting notes, right? There's always a little bit of poetry there. It's entirely possible that I only think that because it looks like high C.
Yeah. The red.
But they mess around with stuff like juice boxy type tastes in the rest of the range.
No, totally.
Right,
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Juice
yeah.
Force and Fruit Force.
Juice Force. Fruit Force was, for me, I love that
crazy.
beer.
Yeah, it's really crazy, but it's like I got to plan my day around it. You know what I mean? Like that's a lot of that's like drinking 2 beers.
Yeah.
Basically. But here, so let's just get into it. So what are your notes? Let's hear it. I want to know. You are the brewmaster.
Tastes like an IPA.
Definitely.
Got hops.
Yeah, but for them, this is actually. I think this is a little bit. You know what's funny about this?
I don't get juice at all.
No, this is actually a little bit more.
Or fruit.
For me, it was the smell and the color. It just fucked me up.
This just tastes like a classic IPA.
Yeah, that's what's fucked up. It's because Voodoo Ranger tends to be about like juicy or fruity tastes in IPAs. This actually, this is like resin. This has like a nice classic IPA profile, but it's in this line and it has this color.
So like piney.
Very much so.
It's a classic.
This is just this is a classic. It's a classic.
Somebody doesn't know what a classic
Oh,
IPA
absolutely,
is.
absolutely. So for us, when we say classic IPA, sometimes we're evoking.
It has a pale malty
yeah.
taste to it, and then you are coming over the top with at least 55 IBUs of bitterness, which gives you a piney, resinous-y, earthy, balanced flavor.
Yeah, and so, but the main thing we're getting across is that what they chose to do, it's like, it must have been so fun for them. The collabs, as we know, because we do collabs with them, the collabs are just a chance for them to do what they want to do, right?
Right.
And it's like, the remit for Voodoo Ranger is very fruit forward, big juice type stuff, and they've done very, very well with it. I think somebody in there wanted to do a regular IPA for once,
Yeah.
right?
I think it's great.
Well, because they essentially,
But it's smooth and balanced, which is really nice.
it is, but it is very, very much smooth and balanced for us. But the pine in this is real. Like the whole thing is just holding the pine, just like a dense knot of pine in the middle. Do I have a wizardy robe? I do actually. I have a wizardy robe from the launch of Card Hunters. I met the developers of that in the, what do they call that? The Indie Mega Booth, as it was called in those better days. Yeah, that's just really good.
Yeah.
Jesus. But yeah, it is hiding inside this vampires thing, inside the VR line, and they made something that's just like a calibration tool for like a nice, well-made, high-end IPA.
I
don't even know how you get it. Like I don't even know how you get your mitts on the collab.
Well, you just I take it from here and put it over to you.
Perfect. I'll bring this home.
See, there you go. Look at that. That's how easy it was. Oh, also, Josh made us some food.
I know. So how do you
You
think?
might want to pour another one for this thing.
Yeah, I might. Here, so how do you think grilled cheese is going to pair
With bacon and figs, I think it's going to be great.
bacon and figs?
Hold up.
What?
Let's see. If I look at it from the top, so the left top corner that's cut, right, Jerry?
Yeah.
Left top.
Take that half. No, wait. Right top.
There's no.
See that diagonal
There's
cut?
at top.
Yeah, here. So there's
No.
the top. Oh, the top of the bread.
Top is round, yes.
Yeah.
So from that right corner, take that bottom two pieces.
Okay.
That will be two different flavors of fig.
Oh shit. Okay.
And so then the
Wow,
other
you went
two
all out on this.
will be the other two flavors of fig.
Wait, what? So okay, explain the figs.
Black fig and golden fig.
Wait. This is okay. This is the same
No,
flavor.
both of those are you, and then the other two are.
These are two different flavors.
Okay.
Yep. There you
Okay, so what? The top one is what kind of fig,
This
Josh?
has got mega
go.
fig.
I think that's the golden one, but I don't remember.
Okay.
Well, we should be able to see.
All right. So is that
see
the
if it's-
was that the side or
This is classic fig.
Okay, this should I would assume is the same.
Yeah. Looks like classic.
This is the opposite?
Yeah. Looks like a classic fig experience.
Yeah, it's gonna be the opposite because I
There you
spread
go.
it on the diagonal.
Hang on a second. So figs, bacon.
You
Cheese.
lost your mic,
Okay.
Jerry.
I did here.
Yep. I think it's down in the tank.
Holy shit, Josh.
And it's got brie and provolone on there. It was supposed to have blue cheese, but I accidentally got brie and then realized, what the fuck? This is brie. But it's fine. It works great.
Oh, it works fantastic. So did you cut the rind off the brie?
Nope.
Yeah. See, I'm in.
Wow. You've actually made me like the rind, Josh.
Yeah, the rind works really well in there.
Yeah. That's like, I got into rind.
I hate rind. I like it in this.
Yeah. I got into rind because it's the fruit and cheese thing
Yeah.
on American
on the plane.
on American Airlines.
Yep.
Because you're in the air and you are
always get
very hungry. About halfway through, and then you get that rind. I was just like, how bad could it be? I learned to love rind.
Really?
I learned to love rind. Yeah. I mean, I was paying for the rind.
Yeah. It goes
Oh, so you're
really
like, I
well
gotta
with
eat
fruit.
this.
This is
I'm getting my money's worth.
This is fucked up,
Yeah,
Josh.
this is great, Josh.
This is the one I want for this.
And this is just like standard bacon? Or is
Oh,
there
yeah.
anything special about the bacon?
It's. They said it
Classic
was
thick cut?
but it's not thick. It was thin. I was disappointed in how thin it was. But it's regular bacon. Oh wait, no, I picked it's cherry wood smoked.
The fruit.
Wow, that enhances,
Now it's hitting.
that enhances the fruit on that one. Holy crap.
Right? Now these are of a piece. You've essentially made the ultimate sandwich to taste with today's beer.
Yeah.
Because that apple fruit stuff off of the Calypso, it meets its. There's like Indian matchmaker, and there's Jewish matchmaker now, I guess, as well. This is like sandwich matchmaker,
Yeah.
and this is the pilot episode. Figs.
Figs and...
Have we fucked around with figs as an addition?
I think so, yeah.
I mean, over 5 years, we must have done it at least once, right?
Yeah.
But it's a very natural fit because it's like a molasses type dark sweet. Mm-hmm. God damn.
Oh. That is a different fig.
Thunder Nimbus, that is really cool. I think that's a great idea. Yeah. Yeah, I think what Drams May Come is kind of a winner. I'm still a little curious about the intensity of the apple skin, like quality in terms of the flavor. But that's a huge win, and it's only accentuated by the sandwich.
Yeah.
Now, so Thunder Nimbus, we
Ooh,
did.
apple skin is a good term for that.
Yeah, it's that little bite at the edge, right? It's like in coffee. Like Ethiopian coffees have like a blueberry note, but it isn't like the fruit of the blueberry. It's like the blueberry rind, like the skin. So we once did a really fun afternoon with local brewery Two Beers, where we made a custom beer, and then everybody got a chance to try it. And in order for us to even do this, we had to get bar licenses.
We did
You
get
remember?
bar licenses, yeah.
We had to like take a test with the state and get a card.
Ridiculous.
But anyway, it's nice to follow the law. And so we have done events of that kind before. It's not impossible to do. It wouldn't be impossible to do another one. I mean,
Clues and St. Brian used to put on the Drawn and Courtier stuff at PAX.
the Drawn Courtier events.
Like the one in Terminal Market and stuff.
That was good times.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and that sandwich is called the Figgy Piggy, FYI.
I love
This
it.
is fucked up, man. Like, it tastes so good that it's like making me angry.
My stepmother does this. She takes like a piece of, it's like a bread bowl almost, and cuts off the
I'm
rind.
already in.
Cuts off the rind of brie, puts raspberry in the bottom of the bread bowl, like raspberry jam in the bottom of the bread bowl, puts the brie on top.
No.
And then raspberry on top of that, covers it all up, and then bakes it. And then you just cut it, and like the brie and the raspberry and the bread just pull out. Real
I've had
good.
chicken
And then you go to jail.
that was basically stuffed just like that, and it was
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, it's really, really great. Yeah, it's wonderful.
What's this feeling? Now, Josh, my presumption is I don't want to make your life worse.
Oh, that sounds
That already
great,
sounds like
Claire.
you do.
Well,
That's
maybe a
horrible
little
stuff.
worse. No, my suspicion is that like doing something truly at scale would be a huge pain in the ass.
Not really.
Getting it.
You just do more of the
Would
same
that be?
thing.
I mean, would that be interesting to you?
What are we talking about
Well,
here?
no. I'm saying the Two Beers event was fun, but
Oh,
we do
to
have the
like,
capacity to make beers with ease.
a beer event that has a food.
Well, because I mean, I'm just saying, like around West, it might be an interesting thing, like
Yeah.
because it used to be sort of a C Team Acquisitions Incorporated.
It started out as an Ac Inc. then.
Exactly.
Show thing.
Cool. Actually, if we did like a food truck essentially,
There we go.
and you serve the beer and the food out of the truck.
I don't know. It'd be interesting. I want to. I'm right now. You know how it is. Let's say the design team, like, unless I say something 3 times.
Yeah, but now that you know that secret, all you just got to do is say shit 3 times.
No, but see, they know that I'm not. They know I'm not smart
It's got to
enough.
be
They
three
upped it to, like,
separate
6
initial
now.
times. It's more about Jerry forgetting about it or actually not being committed and
Yeah.
just saying it.
Exactly. This is why they have the rule. And like, again, at first I was very sad. I was like, "That's rude," and then I was like,
No, it's smart.
Well, no, it's really smart, and I know this, and I know that it's a good, strong, solid thing because once, like, very, very early on, like right after Buland came on, I was just talking with Buland about like how interesting it would be if people on the stream could interact with or make decisions that affected a war game.
Yeah.
Control a unit or manipulate outcomes, and we've messed around with some of this stuff on the stream. And because he's Buland, he wrote like a full schema.
Of course it did.
It's like 7 pages long, and it has diagrams. And that's when I realized that it's just like, because I just like to talk about things and have fun, but I have to keep in mind that if I am just talking about something to an employee,
Yeah. You're actually the boss. And that might be taken as we should do this.
or we are doing this,
Yeah.
and this is my job now, and I have to do it. And so that's when I saw and recognized and began to truly gate, my levels of enthusiasm. All I'm saying is that Acquisitions Intoxicated could be a really interesting event venue type thing. I mean, obviously, my sister is a caterer. There's some collabo opportunities there. Anyway, so that's one. That's number one. That's the first time I've mentioned it. Yes, Thunder Nimbus, exactly right. Who indeed? Who indeed? Now,
I'm just going to enjoy this shortbread that was made by.
yeah, I was just gonna say by
so
Erica,
fun.
I think.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yep. Yep. That's perfect.
She's very good at it.
See, that's my type of cookie. We got hooked when we were in. You said that you saw narrowboats and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I'm watching a whole fucking show on Amazon about narrowboats now.
Narrowboats fucking kick ass.
I'm probably quitting in 3 months to go buy a narrowboat and
I'm saying, dude, just
live on it.
Just put that Starlink right up on the roof. What could stop you?
No.
Play games online.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the ones that they live on the river and over
Yeah.
the UK.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
But,
pretty cool.
but when we were in Scotland, living on a narrowboat for about a week.
There is a new session of BattleTech today.
Yeah.
Gade.
Yep, 2:30. But that was the hook, is like tea and like biscuits. Like when you get tea and put tea into the day,
Yeah.
like tea time, that's a better life than the one that does not have the tea time, right? Like one time, I read about this on the Twitter. I was like on the tiller. We were almost to Edinburgh. Like it gets kind of twisty. There's some like I was saying, driving these boats most of the time is
Not hard.
completely
Yeah.
painless. If you play video games, if you've played like Elite Dangerous,
Right, you're good.
there's nothing about this that is scary or weird. You're like, okay, I need to move a little bit, and then let that course correction be the thing.
Sure.
If you're brand new and you don't know about it, and you're like, don't do that. It's not. They don't call them wide boats. You know what I mean? It's a small boat, but the channel itself is only so big. But occasionally you got to come through these weird elbows, like I was saying. Like if you go under a bridge, and you got to start moving it diagonally under the bridge, and you can't see the other side.
Right.
So you don't know if there's a fucking. It's a whole thing. Also, it's really, really cool to get the gangplank, like to stake in to the side.
I'm sure.
Put the gangplank down and have your children like whoop, 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 like run off of the thing. But one time, almost there to Edinburgh, I was out there, I had my coat on. Sure. Scotland, at least when I was there, it was this really combination of, it's like not warm, and then it's like too hot, and then it rains, and it just doesn't. It has no idea. So being from Seattle, I'm perfectly fine with this state.
Right.
And
we're going through it right now.
Exactly. It's happening out there right now. And Brenna brought me a cup of like breakfast tea with milk and sugar in it.
Did you feel like you needed a pipe while you were doing this? Like smoking a pipe with your tea
that would,
on a narrow boat?
That would kick ass.
In the fucking rain?
That would kick ass. But I'm saying that she brought me this, and so it's like, I have my like hat, and I have like the tiller, and then I have like the tea, and then I waited for her to go back in to cry. Like it was the most perfect.
Yeah.
I just didn't want anything else to happen because it was just gonna make that perfect moment worse. Like the rest of existence is just clinging, it's cloying, it's just hanging off of that perfect moment. And I'm just telling you, and so it's like after we came back, for maybe 3 or 4 months, we started doing tea. Like we had the is it Walthers? It's like, I'm trying to remember the brand. It has like a tartan on the box. And so yeah, we were doing tea. It's like, it's tea time. Kids are coming in. Everybody's coming in. It's time for tea. Walkers. Yes, Talp immediately. I was like, you know what? I was like, look, I don't actually have to be right. Talp is gonna say which is the fucking cookie. And so we had those. We kept those in the house for tea purposes. But for your use, Piril, this was in the middle of July. All right. Let's take a look at this powerful technology.
Yeah, we should probably brew a beer. Make a beer, do something.
We are brewing a beer, but let's make a new recipe.
Craft a beer?
Yeah.
Craft a craft beer? I know.
I will tell her that you greatly enjoy them.
Well, tell her that I pointed at them
And went like
with
that.
both hands, and then I pointed at the sky, and then pointed back at them. That's how she'll know. Yes, Walther is a German firearms manufacturer. Well, it's like that.
Yeah.
I did have Neeps and Tatties, actually. Yeah, shortbread is perfect.
Yeah.
There's just nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, because it's fucking butter.
It's butter and sugar. And
butter and sugar. You can't like fuck that. Like you can, but like
somebody
it's
can.
Tough.
Somebody can.
You're mixing delicious with delicious.
Well, I was just gonna say, in a similar vein, Talp's like fisherman fudge.
Oh yeah, well that's
so good.
I don't know what
tablet?
fucking magic goes into that.
Talp, is that what you called it? Tablet?
It was so fucking good.
Yeah, it's like fudge, but it's like the fudge. It's like the shortbread version of fudge.
Yeah, there's no chocolate in it, so I mean,
Exactly.
eat it.
Right. Tablet. Exactly right. It's pretty fucking good.
So good.
Hey, now Talp, when are you gonna show up? When are you gonna materialize?
He's gonna bring it unplugged.
There you go.
Man.
Well, back in the day, you never knew when you were going to see a Talp. A Talp
know.
would materialize.
The fudge would actually be presented before
you.
Talp.
Exactly. You would sniff it. It's like a Fruit Loops, Toucan Sam sort of situation. Like you're getting that whiff. You're getting that tantalizing whiff. The scent itself of the tablet formed a hand, and it would draw you in. All right. Now, let's get that pull popping. So, we got something great here. Now, George, can you throw the camera on the sacred vessel? Oh, just so I can see where it's at? Yep. Yeah. And what's funny is you can smell.
It's really strong.
Yeah. I mean, what's funny is that it is not even a large percentage of it. And this is why we were shocked to learn that, like an actual German Rausch beer, what did they say?
Up to 100%.
It can be almost all, like, that is grandpa shit, not dad shit. Like,
No, that's like
that's
that's
like
like
a sausage.
it's a version of moonshine at that point. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
No,
Like
it's pervert shit, right? It's for weirdos.
Yeah.
Right? And it's going to have long-term effects on your physical health.
yeah.
So a smoked grain in stick shift is a very, very small percent, 6.66. And, its purpose is just to sort of evoke the fires of hell and still be something you can drink. But I wonder if 6.66 is actually like plenty.
We'll find out.
But the smell is wild because it is sweet, it is rich. It's Munich.
Munich and
Yeah, it's a
and Special
classic.
B.
Yeah. Oh, see, and that's it. So we got the caramel, we got the bready sweet, and then we got a little bit of these smoked grains.
Yep.
It's going to be very, very interesting, right? No, Six Shift is out of fucking control. Now, speaking of beers, that is the sacred purpose of this program, and we have to get right to it
I agree.
because we've been snacking.
There's been a lot of snacking.
We have been drinking branded collabs. So far, Redfall IPA is superior to the game, I think, in almost every way. But it is time to do the next thing, and so
What do we want to work on today?
exactly. We've gotten a couple nice ones out of Wheel Saint,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
We've gotten a couple nice ones out
We've
of
only done one
BattleTech.
wheel saint one.
Oh, there was just other concepts, I
Yeah.
think. But we have the Wheel Saint one. We've gotten a couple. We have at least two for BattleTech, right?
Oh, easily.
We did Gaussian Blur.
Yeah. What was Figgy Stardust for?
I don't know. Figgy Stardust. It's a great name. I know that.
Ship in a bottle? I don't remember that one.
That was the Jim Omin ship.
Oh, that's
yeah.
right. Recently we did a Jim Omin ship beer.
Oh yeah, we had Atlas
For the novel.
Atlas Chug.
Atlas Chugged. So Atlas Chugged and Gaussian Blur. Those are on tap at the Atlas Bar anytime. Now, Ezekiel's frogs. You eat Jux. Nobody is looking for frogs. No one is out here trying to get these frogs. Oh, no. This is where it was at. It's because we were talking about stick shift. That's the beast.
Yeah, and there was the
But there's
Halo
also
wheel.
the Halo. Okay. Okay, so we'll do Halo beer for Wheel Saint. What else do we got? Yes, Ping Pong von Laserstein.
Yeah, it's Pyro. This jackass over here.
Yes, I got it wrong a long time ago and I refuse to change it. It's Pyrrol. That frog. Amphibier? Nerd?
That's just like Jack. It's not Jack Lemmon.
Oh no. it's,
It's not Jack Lemmon at all.
no, it isn't Jack Lemmon, it's the Jackal Man.
Yeah.
But he leaned into it. Right?
And Underdog Gag is another one.
Yeah, Underdog.
Fucking Underdog. Unbelievable.
Listen, I like to have fun. I find existence trying. I have to do something fun with letters. That's the day. Oh, and there's also Dan German. Dude, that shit is classic.
Oh, that's classic.
Dude, that used to be so, God, that was so fun. Josh, so those streams, I got a letter from a couple in Australia where their date night was to like order in and watch Kiko and I lose PUBG.
Wow.
That's great.
That was their date. And it's like, I don't know what that says about their union, like about their relationship. I'm just glad that we provided the real material for them. Oh, that's what you do. After Lantras is coming back in with Flash Hider. Kiko's gonna be here in just a little bit for Black Remnant. I'm gonna remind him of these delights.
Those PUBG streams were a lot of fun to watch.
Well, here, no, hang on. Oh, great touch. Now, hold on. We're gonna do this beer thing in a second. Actually, you know what? Let's just do the Halo beer real soon. But I don't know what the Love Shack is.
The what?
I don't remember that. I don't remember that
Love
part.
Shack was when you went to you would go into the tiny little shacks, and basically people were trying to throw grenades in. Yeah, that was the Love Shack.
It was just memes. Dan Sherman will return. Oh no! It was the Shack, and then we started playing that fucking. We started playing the Call of Duty one.
Yeah.
And we would land at the Sunglass Hut. That was like that up north. I don't know. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that someone, enjoyed this wickedness. Now, so it is going to. I say let's just jump in. It's 12:56. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, that we are going to make the celestial counterpart.
Okay.
Perhaps to the Styx shift, which I think is just correct. We should do this.
Okay.
So, styles.
Trappist ale. They were brewed at Trappist abbeys.
Absolutely, they are. And so, now, what designates them? Is it like sometimes they're like multiple fermented, right?
Yeah, there's doubles, triples, but
Yeah.
that's more alcohol content. But they're actually traditionally lower in ABV.
With food.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, it's like
And wild fermented yeast.
yeah, but you could drink beer while you were fasting, right?
Yeah.
But that's the ultimate fucking hack. That's hashtag life hacks.
No, bullshit. Your little medallion is the ultimate religious hack. They're getting you for fucking money every time you have to go back to Japan for a year.
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
Apex.
Yeah.
That's Apex.
They got you by the fucking
No,
yin
listen,
yang.
that being said, I'm going to take that thing
Yeah,
back.
look at you're already.
I'm saying look at but you have to look at the results. There's no universe in which that is not a sacred amulet. Look at the results.
Someone's playing a team that is over fucking.
It's OP?
Yeah.
Orcs are insane.
It's OP?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, well, maybe. Now, Trappist Ale, we love it. It's a perfect choice.
I would say a Belgian triple.
Another classic? We can combine them and do a Belgian trapple
Trapple? Trapple?
or triplist ale.
We could put if you put apples in it. That's kind of
No more apples.
you know, like apples.
Well, listen, even if we don't put them in there, we're going to get the flavor. I mean, we that's how it is.
And we could do a wit beer, which is
They're sort of bright.
they're
I was
bright
gonna say that.
and sweet.
They are pure. Yeah, man, a wit beer. There are some really, really nice wit beers that are like, especially once the weather warms up, there are some wit beers that are always the right choice. Like, you're never going to go wrong with some of these. And because they're so mild in flavor, hops can do crazy stuff in them. Like, I've had these, like, just perfectly nice, beautiful, bright colored German beers. They pull them off, and then for some reason, like, it's all these crazy herbal tastes, like vanilla. It's bonkers how much value you get out of that. Oh, Neekman, listen, man, I gotta hear about the Triple King all the fucking time. My eldest has played the Treasure Trove from Shovel Knight, I think 300 hours.
Jesus.
They have beaten every game multiple times on New Game Plus. With the new rules, they've collected all the cards. It's a source of pride as a father. But also, every time I've talked to the Yacht Club people, like at a PAX show, they've always been really, really nice. So now they're kind of moving into like a mid-tier, like a publishing sort of thing. It's very good. Nickman, I also have to listen to a lot of fan theories, particularly about the Plague Knight, who has a plague mask, right? But the silk says that it's because they're actually a bird. And so they wear that mask and it's just hiding their actual beak.
So you're
Good way to hide it.
you're getting fanfic from both outside and inside the home. You're assaulted on a constant.
I'm
daily basis.
ensconced,
Yeah.
frankly. Now, they want the Trappist ale because it's perfect. Well, what are we going to do about it?
Okay.
Yeah, exactly, Nickman. Exactly right. That's how I feel as well. I'm not mad at it. Yeah, the fanfic is literally coming from inside the house, Jux. Exactly right. Now, Thirst Trappist. Now, that's very tasteful, TNP. Big love. Now, so
Okay,
now we
ABV.
need our guardrails, right?
Yeah, between 4.5% and 6%.
Okay, you bet. ABV. Now that is interesting. So thematically,
Yep.
we're talking about the sacred halo wheel. We're talking about a new type of saint whose remit is to secure souls that have become purified in the process, the natural
Order.
process, yes, exactly right, of,
Should one of the options be 7? Because that's the holy number?
you know what?
I'm just wondering.
Chat, I'm sorry. Occasionally, our camera person, Ghostly, gets airs
Damn.
and starts trying to direct the program. No, I'm just fucking with you, man. You know perfectly well. And if it weren't a great idea, I wouldn't have done it. Now, no, it's a good idea. No. Wheel Saint is just a word that I made. I just made it. And at first I was thinking that it wouldn't actually work because as one word, it really doesn't parse. But yeah, we can't really lose on this one. I mean, the truth is they're all gonna be perfect. But that's the idea, is that we are trying to essentially a sacred implement where the saints, erstwhile divinity is what allows them to capture these souls in purgatory. It's true. I mean, I know the rest of the story, and that's why I'm hedging the bet.
Wheel taint?
Wheel taint.
Rude.
What?
Typo, sorry. It's, S and T, you get them
You
confused.
know what, Josh? I was out there looking, I was like, what wicked man? What wicked demon?
You know full well.
What Satanist? No, it never even occurred to me once that it would be Josh. And look what his careless hands have wrought.
The wheel taint. It's catchy.
Canon now.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh yeah, dude, it's wheel taint is gonna enter the fucking canon.
Wheel taint is like the little piece on the back of the car that you hook, like when you crash, you hook the thing, the hook up to pull it out of the ditch, right? Yeah.
Exactly. All right, now you demons. So, sure, 7 ABV. You got what you wanted, in concert with the wicked ghostly clockwork. Now what?
SRM.
Sir,
So it's usually between 3 and 5, which are golden
it
colors.
it basically doesn't exist. It's like
Oh,
it's down there, right?
okay. There's 3. I mean, there are 3 distinct colors.
Oh, in terms of color, as far as the rest of the SRM scale.
Oh yeah,
3, 4, 5.
sure. Or 7, I guess.
I've lost control.
Yep.
That's what's happened. I've lost control of the process.
You always talk about number of the beasts. This is
The number.
this is the holy number.
Is there just gonna be nothing but 7s because numbers? Listen, maybe you haven't seen this show before.
Yeah.
Animal sounds. Maybe you don't know what these perverts get up to. 7. Wow. Are you pleased,
I am.
you sorcerer? Does the IBU range have a 7 in it? It's very low.
We'll find out.
Yeah, I mean, 77, that's like the mega IPA stunt beer. 7, not really a beer.
Damn, Proto's really fucking digging it in.
What's going on over here? Proto.
Damn. It's tough. It's tough.
Man, it hurts. So you try to.
I didn't say it to you. Listen, I'm a fan.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that you didn't, but I mean, I don't give a shit. Now, so 7 apparently. So it's honestly, god damn it, it's a better idea. It's kind of a rich golden amber.
You just gotta put some sparkles in it and it'll be fine.
Honestly, we should get the food safe sparkle just for this one. I know it's wrong. I know it's bad.
Then why does it feel so right?
It feels right. It doesn't feel right when you're going to the bathroom.
Yeah, man, it sounds gold flake.
Later it's weird.
This is Goldschlager.
But while you're drinking it, it's like, hey, good times. Later on, you're having an experience.
Oh, and we gotta rim the edge of it with gold
Rim
flake.
the edge with gold flakes.
Rimming?
Yeah, just a little lime juice and...
Jerry, come on.
TOS.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
What?
Or
Out of the
taint,
gutter?
I guess. Out of the taint and to the rim.
Yeah, it's like,
Move.
listen, I'm the one that can say things like taint. That's my focus. If you say something weird or naughty, that's bad and wrong. Now, but when the Silk was little, they had this weird, sometimes sweet things, they would just throw up.
Okay.
It was like 100% of the time.
Yeah, sure.
They would get something and we're like, oh, okay, it's probably fine this time. They had eaten like a bag of gummy bears, and we were like down at the pier.
Okay.
And I was like, and they were like, oh, I don't feel so good. And I'm like, do you think something's gonna happen? I'm like, do you feel the feeling? This is the term in our family.
Right.
And then they're like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. So I just bring them over to a storm drain along the street.
Well, that's for nice
And
of
they
you.
basically throw up like a rainbow. Like, it was so life affirming, but it was also a negative experience in some ways. But they
Right.
essentially just threw up a rainbow, like in an arc, right into.
It looked like it was a movie spray, right?
It was incredible. It was incredible. Yeah, it was insane. Yeah, taste. Yeah, they already tasted that rainbow. They had an opportunity to taste that rainbow twice. All right, Swedish fish. Yep, yeah, that's a dark one. It's a Swedish fish vomit. It's too real. All right, now, so 7 and 7 apparently with these wicked demons.
Great. So how are you going to spin this one? IBUs are typically 25 to 48. Or 45.
21.
25 to 48. Or 45. Yep, but that's not in the terms, ping pong. 45.
Yeah, just do multiples of 7. It's pretty easy.
Nope.
That's true though.
28, etc., etc.
International bittering units. Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, what did you do?
21.
Jerry.
Sorry, I have a lot of
Wow.
elder Gen Z on my block,
Sure.
and they make me listen to it all the time.
Wait, you went from 21 to 42 back to 28?
Here it is. 11 rules.
I got the idea for the other one later.
Fucking Vin Diesel?
Yeah, basically. Long story short, yeah. Vin Diesel confirmed.
I don't think I've ever seen you and Vin Diesel in the same room.
True. We had a fantasy a long time ago. So we heard that he was like a dork,
Yeah.
and we were like, God, I wonder if we could play AI with him.
No. No,
I
he's
mean,
not
did
good.
you ever watch the ones he did?
It's not great.
It wasn't, yeah, it was not good.
Watch which one?
He did a thing with Matt Mercer.
Did he?
Yeah. When the last Witch Hunter was coming out. To promote it.
Oh, and it was no.
It was a little weird.
It is not so great. It was very hokey.
Just gotta get some of this. I'm gonna put this over here. Who knows if I'll drink it or not? All right. 42. I mean, listen, there's a lot of reasons to get drawn into a 42 type situation. Nymphetamine.
Oh, that's good.
Nymphetamine 13. God, what was I was just listening to a Cradle of Filth album. Mm-hmm. What was that track? Let's see. Yeah, Nymphetamine Fix. It's right on the edge of what is like tolerable. But some of their songs are really good. They opened for, or actually, they were the band, and they were like the headliner, and Typo Negative was the opener. Mm-hmm. I watched Typo Negative. I heard a couple songs from Cradle of Filth, and I was like,
left?
Yeah. I'm like, all right, well,
Yeah.
we're gonna go home. We're gonna, because humanity, and I was like, all right, well, fine. But nowadays, I get it. I wish that I had stayed now, but I went there for it. For me, it was a Typo show. 42. All right. We got something good there. Something zesty.
So we can do two things. We can use a traditional Belgian Pilsner.
Okay, so that's the ultimate crisp sweet.
Yep.
Right?
Or we can do Golden Promise, which is super sweet.
Golden. It's golden. Oh, God. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to.
Yep.
I'm just going to say that it's called Golden Promise, and it is an incredibly sweet base. And it's called Golden Promise. So now I don't want to thumb the scales, but this hop is called Wheel Saint.
Yeah.
100 row, that's the ultimate. That's the ultimate row. No, Golden Promise is going to work. I love this. This is L'Estrange watching the stream, putting in the message, but L'Estrange is just down the hall.
Uh-huh.
All right, just one more sip of this sacred elixir. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Well, look. It ended up being Golden Promise.
Oh,
I don't
Belgian
know.
Pills? Cool.
No, see, that's where you're wrong. All right. Yeah, that's gonna be this whole thing is gonna be so nice. Especially like moving here into these summer months. Mm-hmm. This is exactly what we want.
Okay, so we could be done here, no more,
Yeah.
or add honey malt.
Oh.
This is a little off-brand.
No, I was just gonna say for the style, you mean?
Yep, it's right down on the bottom.
I was gonna say, and I know that we have a little honey malt. I just want to compare this to the classic 2-row here. Yeah. Basically,
this is
all beer is made from that.
Yeah.
Right? It's not too hard. Wow. Yeah, that's just like a mouth-filling sweet.
Yep.
Compared to the 2-row.
Exactly.
Okay.
So do you want to make it super sweet, or kind of
Yeah, because I mean, we're already doing very, very well with Golden Promise. We can't. I mean, this is absolutely the right choice. Now that the vote is done, I can say that out loud.
I mean, we're talking about the angel, right? Instead of the.
It is, but do we want to add a little bit of that extra sweetness? Just broad, and that might smooth out some of the crispness too. It's up to you. Oh yeah, Peril. It's already ready to go. Now, you can see right here on the screen that, and I think it might even be. Is it refilling now or is it pumping out?
I don't know actually.
But right over here, I mean, I was going to go down to these fans here, like right over here. Yeah, there is a little toasty, little smoky edge to it. Can you hit SRM7 with just the Golden Promise malt? I don't know.
No. Well, I mean, we'll get close, but.
Yeah. We got to bring it down a little bit. All right, now, listen, they are sort of pig wrestling in there, but at the end of the day, honey malt is the victor. Okay. Man, this is going to be good. This is going to be real good.
And what was the ABV?
Well, listen, I would love to tell you. The ABV, if you can believe it, is 7. Because of some contributions made by a person in the studio named Ghostly. Oh, L'Estranger. You know what? I have been obsessed with the word abjure lately. And I know that you are the one who can appreciate it.
All right, what kind of hop flavor do we want in here? Do we want it citrusy, fruity, tropical?
Yeah, so what do we think of as, we're talking about upper planar, celestial, right? Golden, pure, vibrant. What is that in a profile? And if you have a suggestiones, this is the time to put it in. Tropical, yeah. I can see that. Incense, yeah. So you'd be looking for something in the vein of a spice. Yeah, sandalwood. There are hops that have a wood edge. Yeah, you can get cinnamon from some noble hops as well.
Saz is going to be the first one if you want spicy.
Yeah.
It's earthy, herbal, spicy.
Yeah. There's a lot to like about that. It's a classic. It belongs everywhere. Amarillo.
We could do Idaho 7, which is piney, tropical fruit, mango, pink grapefruit. That's holier than thou.
Yeah, it's a little fancy.
And Amarillo, it's citrusy.
Well, Amarillo is also nice because Amarillo is on Route 66, giving us the Wheelman vibration.
Heyo.
Wow, Kaiser Soze is in the chat. What a pleasure.
Huh?
I love your work.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, I think we got some zesty flavors in here. We got some winners. Well, and as we've seen, even in the very first Wheel Saint one-page pitch, you know, his saintly nature, there may be some indications on there that it's not completely perfect. I think I gotta put that in front of the kids.
Wheel Saint?
No,
Or Kaiser Soze.
Yeah, Usual Suspects.
Yeah.
Because I stay pushing the best movies on them. Like, I don't even care what the rating is. It's like their parents are there. If there's something we think needs to be discussed, we'll just discuss it. But I think that I can't even imagine watching that and not knowing, right? Yeah, you can't retire. Yeah, it's even Kaiser Soze is dealing with an upside down economy. If Kaiser Soze is upside down on his mortgage.
Yeah, it's tough.
Oh, Seven Samurai is beast. There's my favorite ramen spot, Mugen, in a laneway in Melbourne.
Oh, I'm like, wait, what?
They project. Seven Samurai is literally projected on the wall 24/7 in the restaurant.
That's great.
It's always the right time. You got the tauntaun over here. You're watching this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coach, is that Fincher? For Usual Suspects.
Oh.
No, man, I thought it was going to end up being Idaho 7, but Amarillo ran up at the end.
Really?
Yeah. Tauntaun Men, it's like a noodle style. It's real good. And that particular place, it's the Sukamen. I was talking to Josh about this recently. So it's like a cold noodle.
Oh, yeah.
With the hot broth, but they have like the hot, spicy, sweet curry broth, and then you dip the cold noodle in that, and you can order just more noodle. They know, they got you.
What hop did we get?
Amarillo.
Okay.
Amarillo.
And what was our IBU?
Our IBU is 42.
Okay.
So that's actually going to have it's going to be substantial in this beverage.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be really good.
So let's talk about our yeast.
Yeast.
We have a Trappist.
Do we?
Ale.
So does the Trappist ale have
Distinctively
those wild
fruity and plum.
Plum? I didn't know if those Trappists are going to have some of that Belgian character, like the wild character.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. We could do the Trappist style blend, which is a unique blend of the Saccharomyces and Brettanomyces.
Oh, so it has some souring?
Mild fruitiness with a little bit of spice, or complex spice.
Complex spice, getting into that incense vibe. There's something to like there. Oh yeah, your brand is in the shitter, Kaiser. Kevin Spacey, that's not the association you want.
Or we could go Belgian Abbey 2, which is more dry and slightly fruity.
Man, these are all great. Yeah. This is a crop. Look at that crop. That's a really nice crop. I don't know, this whole build I think is going to be amazing. We haven't done one quite like this. It's quite simple in some ways.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, hey Stiggs. Obscura, always good to see you. Now when I say plum, somehow a B got in there. I apologize.
What is it?
Plum-B.
Like a plum? Like a tool?
Yeah. It doesn't taste like a tool.
No. Or sewage. No.
Yeah. Somebody is.
Big old slab of rubber.
It's a dank ass plum. All right. Well, listen, that bee brought him in. That brought all the boys to the yard.
Which one?
The PLUMB. We're looking for the base Trappist. They want that fruity with a little plum. So yeah, a little tangy, little rich, dark, sweet. Let's get it.
Great.
Well, shit. I mean, that's the full meal deal, right?
Gotta name it.
So we need a beer that's designed to A beer name is designed to encapsulate. This is what we're encapsulating in here. And it's the concept of the wheel saint, the halo at its yoke.
Need for Creed?
Here's
Holy
the vibe.
shit. Jux, that's amazing.
Oh, EMW.
Holy roller.
That's really nice. Nice, nice. There's some good content here. Transportation.
Nice.
That's not bad, TNP. Sweet.
Wow.
Especially with this 1989 90s thing. Sweet Chariot is pretty kick-ass.
Golden Chalice.
Faison, this is, we're naming a beer based around the Halo wheel and indeed the wheel saint themselves. Plump Remnant. Wheel. Josh.
No, Josh.
Oh, showtime. Really good.
You're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
afraid.
yeah, yeah.
You're not afraid. It's gonna be in my head all day now.
Faith
Faith
and
and
Furious.
Jesus, take the beer. Yeah.
Getting gear, yep.
Righteous turn. There you go, Stringer.
All right, here, I'm hitting the button on this. This is,
Yeah, it is God. Yeah, God tier. Yeah. Holy V8. Nice.
there's a lot of really good ones here. So let's just hit the button here. Take a look at that tall list. Look at that crap. Lots of great content. Highway to Heaven was a show?
What?
What?
Am I making that up? Is this a Mandela effect thing?
It feels like it is.
There were a lot of weird.
Yeah, American drama series. Exactly right.
What?
Yeah, it had Michael Landon as an angel.
When the fuck was that? Like the 70s?
80s?
There were a lot of weird TV shows in the 80s.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some good stuff here. Trans Ham Substantiation is number 7. Listen, it's something to consider.
Rushed by an angel. Nice.
Yeah. Look. Oh, I think it is happening. I think that it's too fun and too cool. Psycho prompt. Now,
What you got?
Trans Am Substantiation.
How the hell do you even fucking spell that?
Oh, here. You look at it right here.
Trans Am?
EEL.
That's not, yeah, you know what, George? Excuse me, chat. These are lies, and it has to stop. All right. Now, 0 to thirsty in 60 seconds. You dorks. All right, hey. Now, gather red throng. Know this. Yeah. Hang on. Just put this in here. All right, now, gather red throng. Know this. We will be back at 2:30 in a radically reconfigured arena built for battle in the inner sphere. It's going to be pretty cool. That's right. It's Black Remnant. It's our War PG. Thanks, Talp. It combines wargaming and role-playing. That's it. Those are the two things.
That's it.
Now we're done. Exactly. See you this Tuesday. That's not the saying, though, unfortunately. Dan German will return. Absolutely. But hey, I'm going to seize the machine of the universe, throw it over there. We'll be back in about an hour or so. Do not miss it. Come back and see us. All right. Here we go.